In this lesson, we're going to look at how four words work together, and they're all based with the same of project. Project, noun, but then there's also the verb, but it's pronounced differently. Project, project. Then there's the two other nouns, projector, projection. Let's look at how these four words work together with the prefix JECT. In looking at our first one, we're going to look at the noun, project. Interesting, there's like an A with the symbols on top to give the ah sound, object, project. And this means a specific plan or design. Kids, students will make projects for their school. Sometimes it'll be an animal project or a different kind of plan or design that they're showing that they're learning their information and learning everything they need to in school and applying it. But also we can look at how developers will make projects. Here's our example sentence. The developers are planning an ambitious project to develop the city's waterfront. Many cities want to improve their areas. And so therefore developers that will be building buildings and planning the neighborhoods and areas, they will be planning their projects. They will present them and be able to share them so that they can make everything a nicer place for everybody. Now let's look at the verb. It's pronounced differently. Project. The other one was project. This one's project. Project. Very close in pronunciation, but a little bit different. And this one is the verb. And this one means to throw or cast forward. Throw. And so we're going to look at what does that mean? Throw something? Cast forward? Now, in looking at this, I know that many people that play sports will throw the ball forward. They will project the ball. And many times they want to project it so that it gets to the other person in time. And so there's that one. Here's this one. We need an actor who projects a tough guy image. They need a tough guy, and he needs to project that image. He needs to throw it forward to really show that he is the tough guy. So they need one. And that's a way to throw forward, throw your image out there. And so we'll be able to look at that one. Now let's look at our next one. Projector, projector, projector. And this one is the machine or the thing that throws forward. And so we're going to look at this one in a sentence of using this idea. Projector. The movie projector malfunctioned in the theater. Well, it's a machine that's going to throw the movie onto the screen. It's going to project it. And so therefore, if you're at movies and it stops, it malfunctions. And sometimes that happens. Now our last one is going to be projection. Projection, projection. And this one is the act of throwing or thrusting forward. The actual act of it, doing it. And so in looking at our sentence, he gave a projection of future expenses. Businessmen need to do this for their businesses and be able to share their information of what's going forward with the business. And so the expenses is what's being spent on what's being sent out and coming into the business of money. So he's going to he gave a projection of future expenses. So there's this idea that throwing out the idea of how much it's going to cost in running this business. So therefore you've had your four words, project, project, projector, and projection.